The Avalanche of Cash is at the Pahrump Nugget every Monday and Tuesday in January from 2 to 4 p.m. One lucky winner will be chosen every 30 minutes. The $53,000 Cruising Cash giveaway is here Friday 6 to 9 p.m. Win $200 every half hour. Saturday from 6 to 8:30 p.m. Get another chance to win $200 every half hour. One lucky cruise winner will be chosen at 9 p.m. Football Super Sunday. Join us February 3rd at the Nugget Event Center. Doors open 90 minutes before the game with stadium buffet and drink specials. Limited seating available. Buy your tickets now through February 2nd. Tickets are $25 per person. Come get your game on at the Pahrump Nugget Hotel and Casino.
At Healthcare Partners Medical Group, our mission is to provide the highest quality of healthcare to each and every patient. With 5 locations in Pahrump, we are local doctors you know and trust. We want to thank you for choosing us. Quality care starts here.
News 46 is brought to you by Healthcare Partners. News is also brought to you by Comfort Hospice Care, where we give our patients and their loved ones peace of mind, knowing we provide the highest quality of care 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. For more information, call 775-751-0349. News is also brought to you by Hope Cancer Care of Nevada, providing quality cancer care in a spa-like setting. We are Pahrump's only chemotherapy center. Call 1-800-881-4226. News 46 is also brought to you by the Pahrump Nugget Hotel and Casino. Located at the intersection of Route 372 and Highway 160, you can call the Pahrump Nugget at 775-751-6500, or you can visit their website at www.pahrumpnugget.com.
Tonight on News 46, a helicopter crew runs power lines for VEA.
A family evacuates after finding fire in the wall of their home.
And veterans show their appreciation to the Pahrump Nugget. News 46 starts now.
You're watching KPVM News 46 with Doug Brindle and Rhonda Van Winkle. Local coverage from Deanna O'Donnell. News 46. Local coverage you can count on.
Good evening. Welcome to News 46. It's Friday evening, January 11th, 2013. I'm Rhonda Van Winkle.
And I'm Jason Koblentz, sitting in for Doug Brindle.
Valley Electric Association has installed vital new transmission lines from the north into Pahrump. These lines are redundancy lines that are essential for power outages. They also contain fiber optics for commercial use and serve many other functions.
That is the fourth and final phase to a project that we started over 15 years ago. It's been a long journey, but Valley Electric has grown over the years, and as we've grown, we've needed additional transmission capacity. Prior to the completion of this final segment of our transmission line, 8 months out of the year, we did not meet an N-1 contingency. What that meant is, or what that means is that if we would ever lose one of our transmission lines, 8 months out of the year, our 138 kV transmission line would not carry our system. Wow. And so we needed redundancy in order to provide that, the reliability that our members require. So we recognized that 15 years ago. We started down this path, and it's just a long path to get the regulatory approvals. But for the expansion of our transmission system. So this particular segment started at Pahrump Substation, went to Johnny, from Johnny to the Northwest Substation interconnection with NV Energy, and the last phase was the section that you've alluded to that's up by the fan. So that's going to give us additional capacities and capabilities in the future and redundancy and reliability.
So this might actually help expand as well?
Oh, exactly. Is that the better that our critical infrastructure is in the community, whether it be electricity, communication, sewer, and water, then the better your community is in being able to expand, not only from, you know, a residential standpoint, but from a commercial and an industrial standpoint also.
today, just having a helicopter up there, hanging the lines and the men up there. When will it be completed?
The line was actually completed from a major standpoint at the end of the year. It was energized January 2nd. There's still some button-down work that they're doing on that project, but in all practical purposes, the majority of that line is complete and it is energized.
Do you know how much the whole cost of this was?
It's approximately $80 million. So a project that started 15 years ago and was estimated at $20 million turned out to be an $80 million project, and that's just due to the difference in the cost of doing business then to today. You mentioned the helicopter. That was done for a couple different reasons. Number one is speed and efficiencies of being able to get those facilities in the air and going. But the other one was the environmental aspect. The environmental cost for us, Valley Electric, on that project was about $400,000 a month. And that's for tortoise mitigation and habitat restoration and then all the things that go along with that.
Did Valley Electric also get some funding help with this project?
No, we did not. No. And that's why it was important for Valley Electric to also look at getting into the California ISO, is because these facilities are very expensive.
A vehicle versus borough accident occurred Wednesday night on North Highway 160 past Carroll Street. Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue arrived on scene to find one car partially off the roadway. The driver was uninjured in the accident. However, the borough sustained fatal injuries.
And 2 people and 2 animals evacuated their home last night on Dan Street near Mesquite Avenue. It appears that ongoing electrical problems erupted into a wildfire.
Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue and Nye County Sheriff's deputies responded to a manufactured home off of Dan Street, which is near Mesquite Avenue, last night for what appeared to be a fire inside a wall. All residents, including 2 adults and 2 animals, were evacuated from the home. Firefighters entered the home and did not find any fire at the time. They, however, did find light smoke conditions within the home. Valley Electric responded to the scene to check on any further electrical problems. There appears to be no extensions to this fire. Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue is investigating. This is Deanne O'Donnell for News 46.
And as we head into our first break, let's join our friend Jeff Simmons at the Pahrump Nugget.
Hi, I'm Jeff Simmons, the bingo director here at the Pahrump Nugget Hotel Casino. We'll start off on our stage bar here this weekend. We got the Kid Nick Show. Come on down and enjoy some great music, have a couple drinks. And then bingo. We got Martin Luther King is coming up January 21st, and we're going to have 4 extra cash balls at all sessions. And we've got quite a few things. We've got our extra buy-ins at 11 and 1 every day and all day on Sunday and Monday. And for Gold Town Bingo, I want to mention this. For the month of February, every day at the 11 a.m. session, they're going to have a paper-only game, no split pots. The payouts are going to be 40, 80, and 120 over at Gold Town. And everybody's going to get double punches, and they're going to serve donuts. It's going to be a big event for the 11 o'clock session every day in the month of February over at Gold Town. So looking forward to seeing everybody down here at the Nugget and Gold Town and Lakeside. Can't forget them either. So everybody have a great day. Bye-bye.
This portion of the news is brought to you by Dr. George Leaks, Pahrump's optometrist since 1990, offering full spectrum eye care for children and adults. Call today, 727-8300.
Welcome back to News 46. Families of Aurora massacre victims erupted in anger today when a judge postponed the arraignment of suspect James Holmes, with one yelling out, "Rotten hell, Holmes." At least 4 relatives or survivors stormed out of the courtroom when Holmes was granted 2 more months to decide how to plead to charges. He is accused of murdering 12 people and wounding dozens during a shooting rampage at a Batman movie last summer in Colorado.
Connecticut's chief medical examiner says he doubts toxicological tests and genetic analysis of the body of the gunman who fatally shot 20 children and 6 educators at Sandy Hook Elementary School will explain his actions. The Hearst, Connecticut Media Group reported that they autopsied the body of the gunman, Adam Lanza, and that Lanza's brain showed nothing unusual. The toxicology exam, which could take several weeks, involves testing bodily fluids for psychiatric medications or illegal substances. Lanza fatally shot himself after the December 14th shooting spree. Lanza's body was claimed by his father on December 27th.
And according to recent reports from the Center of Disease Control and Prevention, this year's flu season began early and activity continues to be increasing nationally, or appears to be increasing nationally. The Nevada State Health Division reports 22 confirmed cases of influenza since the season began. The number of confirmed cases in Nevada is up 57% from only 2 weeks ago, and numbers continue to rise. Right now, influenza A, H3N2 viruses are predominant. Typically, H3N2 seasons are more severe with higher numbers of hospitalizations and deaths. However, it's too early to say which influenza viruses will dominate the season or how severe the season will be. The CDC strongly urges everyone who has yet to be vaccinated against the flu to get your flu shot. This year's vaccine is a good match to the influenza viruses that are currently circulating. It can take up to 2 weeks for the vaccine to become effective, and getting vaccinated is your best protection. Another protection against the flu is regular hand washing, but hand washing can only do so much. And it looks like we will be heading into a break. Stay with us. We'll have more local news when we return.